Okay, so let's get started. And if before we start, one thing, some of you mentioned that too many deadlines at the end. So what are we gonna do? I just want to share. All right, so yeah, so this is the items left, okay? And the first one is the midterm 2 take home. Currently it's due next Monday at noon, okay? And lab 5 is due Tuesday, or like in class before class. The project draft is Tuesday evening. We have 2 small case studies, which I was planning to discuss one next Tuesday, and then another one on Thursday. And then the Tuesday after is the final class, which is going to be the poster session. So that's what's left that we need to do. And I just want your feedback to see what can be moved around to help everybody at least, well, I mean, the project has to be presented the last day. Okay? So that's one thing. And then I also want to definitely get through the 2 case studies. And that's sort of like a end of semester new setting of what kind of Bayesian methods you can do. Okay, so those are important. And this, you will see, I will introduce you in a minute how you're going to do the case studies. I mean, I posted the case study instruction on Moodle as well, and data sets and et cetera, et cetera. So it wouldn't take long, but it still take time to do it. And I want you to do it before we discuss it. So what do you think that you need more time on, that we can move things around a little bit, so it's not too much towards the end? Any feedback is welcome. So poster session cannot be changed. Ideally, I don't want to change the case study, the 2 case studies. Yeah. Then the other things I'm happy to say. Yeah.
Can we move the final project draft to that Thursday?
Thursday? Mm-hmm. So if I do, okay, so tentatively if I do Thursday, let's see, Thursday. Okay, so if it's due that Thursday night, I can give feedback on Friday. Okay. And yeah, the only thing is I'm happy to do that. It's okay. And but then if anything comes up that you need to meet, just check your email. It's probably going to happen, ideally not over the weekend, but it has to. It's okay. Or that Monday before the poster session. Okay. Is that okay? This probably is the latest I can move to, just because we have to turn things around. And I also thought about, so today we're going to spend some time on lab 5, so I think it wouldn't be too hard for you to do, but we can discuss it after today's lecture, whether you want to move that as well. And another thing I'm happy to do if you want is the midterm 2 take home. My only concern is, well, I think we're going to do the corrections, or when to do it, if it's going to be due later. And I was thinking, well, maybe we can do it the week, because the last day is the Tuesday, right? Yeah, and that, I mean, that's the last day of our class and the whole semester, so we can do corrections that week, which means like classes end. So if you guys are open to it, then I'm happy to postpone this a little bit later as well. So for me, I need to get it before Monday the 6th, so I can grade it, and then I give it to you the last lecture, which is going to be the poster session. And then I'll send email about how to sign up for corrections, et cetera, et cetera. So the latest I can do is Monday, May the 6th, but I don't know if you want that late, just because it's a lot of stuff going on. So what do you think? So okay, so we changed this. Lab, let's say, still next Tuesday. So what about this? Do you want to change it, or you're fine with whatever we have?
Can we make it Wednesday?
Wednesday.
First.
Next Wednesday.
Yeah. Instead of Monday.
Oh, we can do this. Anyway, Wednesday. So that's May the 1st. Okay. What time? Like 12 p.m. Like noon?
Yeah.
Would that work? Or would you prefer that, or even later? 3? okay? Oh, this is like auction, what? Like, well, the thing is, I mean, you still have to put in the effort, still the time, and I don't want to like, well, I mean, project is important, case studies are important, take home, I mean, exams are important as well, but for that matter, if we are able to do corrections after the semester ends, so it's gonna be that week, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, okay? And so let's tentatively do Wednesday, May the 1st, 3 p.m. Right? Yeah, so in that case, I can give it back to you on Thursday. Yeah, and then, I mean, Thursday, May the 2nd, and then I can actually start to put some correction appointments available before the semester ends in case you want to sign up. Okay. All right, so that's the plan, and we're gonna go with that. And the only other thing I want to mention, so the 2 case studies, let me just talk about them really quick. So the first one, we're gonna discuss it in class this Thursday. No, next Thursday. No, next Tuesday. Or next Tuesday. And then, so next Tuesday, the plan is we're gonna spend maybe 20 or 30 minutes about the case study 1, and then the rest can be used for in-class Q&A for the project, okay? And then on that Thursday, we're gonna do the case study number 2, and I will cover something extra because I've been talking about this. Well, what if in the MCMC you cannot get a Gibbs step because you cannot derive the full conditional distribution? What else you can do? So I do want to spend, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes just to introduce you to the Metropolis and Metropolis Hastings algorithms that you can do. Yeah, there won't be like anything graded for this, no homework, no lab, but I think it will be interesting to know, and then you probably will start to understand what JAX is doing when you just set the things to let it run. So that's the plan for those 2 days. And the project, the case study, I put the instruction here, you can read it later. I'm not looking for like super long report. I have questions for you, like say for this case study, I tell you what the data is, some of the questions I posted for you. You can use our markdown file to write about, I mean, what R code you're using, what kind of plots you want to do, a few pages, 2 to 3 pages, or even less than that if you think it's sufficient to describe your results. Okay, so those are the expectations. So this is, you need to do it by next Monday, and the other one is by next Wednesday. So that's the 2 that I talk about. And then I put the discussion board for you, so you're just gonna create a new topic of your results. You can attach a PDF right up there, and I will just look at it, it's for credit, and then we can use that as the base when we discuss them in class Tuesday and Thursday. Okay? And the only other thing about this is I want you to do it in team, so just quick team assignment. It's here, you can read it. I put the email addresses next to everybody's name. And so just go with that. Try to pair up people with, I mean, remote students and local students, as you can see, and then I try to make people work with people you never worked before, or like say not on the project, for example. So 11 teams, team of 2. There are 2 case studies in total. So you can, if you want to split up the work, up to you, whichever you want to do. Okay. All right. So I will send a reminder about this, but that's I think all of the logistics. So I will. Okay. So this is going to be the new deadlines we're going to follow, and I will update the schedule accordingly. Okay. All right, sounds good. So there's that, and then let's spend some time on lab 5. So